Overnight trading is going smoothly, in fact, a little bit too smooth. The Japanese stock market has soared over 11%. Japanese stocks soar as wider markets bounce from brutal sell-off. Japanese stocks rebound as much as 10% after historic losses. Asia markets also, they then got a circuit breaker halt triggered to the upside. Now I want to talk about a couple of things. First of all, touching on the S&P 500. Overnight, up over 1%. This is after hours trading, and in the morning likely to go higher based on the Japanese market. Based on some earnings plays, you also have this W forming in the chart, which looks pretty bullish. Either way, on open, watch for a break above 525.50 and a close above that. If we get above 525.50, watch 528.65 and then 535.70. These are the levels that I'm going to give you for the next trading day on the S&P 500. Now, some earnings actually ended up beating, ticker symbol Palantir, PLTR. We played puts on this. It was an absolute YOLO play. I am fine with the L on this trade. We have been killing it with the trades over the past couple of weeks. And this one, yeah, it sucks. I'm going to eat the L. But you got to know going into these earnings that most of them are going to be YOLO trades. Now, Palantir didn't just beat earnings, they actually slaughtered, they destroyed earnings. EPS 9 cents, estimated 8 cents, fine. Sales 678 million, estimated 653, and commercial revenue grew 70% in the US. So shout out to Palantir. If you played calls on this, let me know in the comments down below. Now, taking a look at Palantir, there's more to this. You can see that it tested this descending trend line right here and smashed above. Sort of similar to actually how the markets are trading. It tested today and now broke above overnight. Palantir did the same thing. Of course, we couldn't see this coming in earnings. It looked more so like a rejection, and then end of day, everything closed. This was a trap. This was a trap to get people into puts. There's no doubt about it. Now, is this going to turn around? Is this going to gap up? Was the bottom in since the overall market already corrected 10%? Well, don't get too excited. War. Okay, war is still happening. Israel and Hamas. Hezbollah says it launched a drone attack. Israel versus Iran, what all-out war could look like. Attacks on Gaza kill at least 40 in 24 hours. UN calls for de-escalation. Iranian insiders warn that attacking Israel is a trap. So on and so forth. Then things are happening with the US getting involved. Overall, there is still uncertainty. And that's exactly what caused this sell-off. So, like I warned Discord, before we get into AMC and GameStop, be very, very careful that in case the bottom isn't in, right, we're down 10%, you're likely to get a relief no matter what. You're likely to get a relief bounce. I don't know what it's going to be up to, but if the SPY isn't back above 538 and closing above 538, expect more and more pain ahead. Now, another bearish sprinkle on top is just that Jim Cramer urges investors to buy stocks as the market sinks, which is a very scary thing to hear. Lastly, before we jump into AMC, GameStop, and some earnings plays for the rest of the week, as many of you know, I'm going to be gone tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I will be trying to update as much as possible, but I will likely be in Discord and attempting to trade more. Where do you think we are? Some people are saying we're all the way down here in this cycle where we get this first sell-off bear trap and we rip to a new paradigm. But in reality, we could just be in fear and then get capitulation and then get all the way down to despair, right? Where do you guys think we are? Now, GameStop, as you can see, is being flooded with call contracts. This is interesting. Somebody is loading $30 calls for August 16th, 2024. Could it be Roaring Kitty? Sure, maybe. However, just take this with a grain of salt because a lot of people have been getting trapped in contracts. Also, I just wanted to note that Yahoo Finance put out an article covering the Zacks consensus forecast for earnings for GameStop up and coming, and they're expecting changes of plus 33% compared to the previous year. So overall, everything's looking good for GameStop as a company fundamental-wise, so just be aware of that. GameStop is also testing a crucial level. It actually broke above support faster than the overall market, faster than Palantir, faster than other stocks, and has gotten this V-shaped recovery. It's testing the bottom of this descending wedge in which it actually broke down to. It has to break above $21 in the morning and then break up essentially above $21.50, and then you could be watching, right, for this week to actually be a breakout necessarily to the upside out of this falling wedge. You could have gotten this fake out to the downside, gap fill, and then V-shaped recovery and continuation. Overall, meme stock short squeeze plays I think are hot right now. These are the ones to pay attention to. AMC, GameStop, I think they're about to run. But not only them, the list goes on that I gave Discord earlier, and maybe I'll put it up on the screen for you guys right here. But there are more to pay attention to. Overall, when I'm gone, just be ready for this thing to move higher. I don't think you guys need me over the next couple of days, but very, very soon, I see something over the horizon. Now, Robinhood, 24-hour markets execution venue, Blue Ocean's ATS, has suspended overnight trading for the night. You come and you look at Robinhood. Robinhood is actually doing extremely well, not only for the day, but for overnight trading as well. Now testing resistance here. If Robinhood gets rejected at 1750, watch it come back down to 1550. However, they have earnings tomorrow night, which is something that I want to pay attention to and we might potentially play in Discord. I see Robinhood actually gapping up higher and coming up to around $20.40. Okay, that is what I'm watching for, a very top on Robinhood, potentially after earnings, jumping into calls on earnings. Again, another YOLO play, may or may not trade, and I don't have a downside target as of right now. I didn't spend a lot of time on this. Also, I will be playing ELF more than likely because I actually like this stock a lot. I've talked about it several times in the past. ELF has earnings over the next couple of days, and I see a push up to 195, and that's just what I'm watching for ELF. I may just be jumping into a position, and if you want to know my position as soon as I take them, I let Discord know, so make sure to be in there. Last but not least, tech giant Dell to lay off over 12,500 employees starting tomorrow. Dell already laid off 13,000 of its employees last year, so just like Intel, Dell is laying off employees, cutting staff, and overall not looking too hot. Now here is the earnings for the rest of the week. As you can see, tomorrow we have Shopify before the open, which is interesting. Not really many people play the ones before the open. Shopify, Disney, Lyft, and Sony are the ones that I would be watching. Robinhood tomorrow night is really the only one I'm watching. And then, of course, Thursday after the close, Sound, S-O-U-N, and ELF are the main that I'm watching. But you can also watch Paramount. Correlates to AMC. Also, CleanSpark is pretty interesting as well, especially with what's happening with crypto. And then, depending if some squeeze stocks actually end up, making their moves, NKLA on Friday, Nicola. So this is overall a pretty fun trading week, and let's just end it off with a banger. I know we took an L on that YOLO trade, but let's end it off with a banger. If you guys aren't yet, get in the Discord. It's the third link under the video. You can see right here, it is a coffee a month. I know that if you go get a coffee at Starbucks, you're paying more, and this is for the entire month. That is one coffee. I post my trades as soon as I take them. We talk stocks and crypto all day long. Overall, best vibes. There are no bad questions. Whether you're a beginner or advanced trader, this is the place to go, guys. We also have options trading alerts in there. We post our gains, post our losses, and more. The second link under the video is for Moomoo, where you can get up to 20 free stocks and earn 8.1% APY on your uninvested cash. You just press this link, get to their screen, open an account through them, and then deposit into your account once your account is set up, and you will be all set from there. And of course, the top link to help your trading journey out is my custom indicator, in which you can go get a 14-day free trial. I believe that you will end up keeping it. This is pattern detection and forecasting. It detects patterns, gives price targets, and forecasts what the stock might do. So make sure to go get my indicator right now. Overall, guys, those top 3 links are for you. That is what I got for you for today's video. I just wanted to prep you for this insane market environment. Again, just the last message to you guys. You have this W forming right here. You have the Japanese market flying, but you are due for a relief. If we don't close anywhere above this channel right here, right, confirmation, realistically, a close above 543, 546.60. This is really, you're still in correction territory, right? And that's just because this is still in this parallel channel. And if the SPY were to break that, it'd be around 536. And you can see that the SPY faked all the way up here and still flushed lower. Just be careful, guys. This is what I got for you for today's video. I love you all. Come talk with me in the Discord if I can't connect with you guys. It hurts me when I can't reach you guys. So make sure to be in the Discord. I love you. Peace.